brutality, black crimes, and police versus people are all different ways that the media has depicted situations with people versus police officers, and it is a perfect example of why crimes dealing with citizens and police officers are rapidly increasing in communities. The media's depiction of how crimes are viewed to the public amplifies situations and prevent them from being handled at the lowest level possible. President Barack Obama has offered that police officers wear body cameras as a solution to police and citizen crimes. I will be discussing how the plan of obligating law enforcement to wear cameras will not be as effective as forcing the media to change its perspective and presentation on police and citizen crimes. The media, when used productively, can be used as a trust factor for police and law enforcement. Death amongst the community and law enforcement is the most dangerous thing that a community can have. A journalist from NBC News, Carrie Dan, gives information about body cameras that have been suggested as a possible solution for those unnecessary deaths. She states that, in light of recent deaths of citizens through encounters with law enforcement, President Barack Obama has issued a request of $263 million to prevent the crimes from happening again. Body cameras are set in place to supervise police officers while on the job to ensure unlawful deaths are not occurring in the field. Officers will have a camera attached to their person at all times while in the field. Studies that have been presented on body cameras in California have shown fewer complaints about mistreatment in the community. While body cameras are an option, media's coverage on police and citizen crimes make a difference in how people view the police, therefore changing their attitude to law enforcement as a whole. The media's coverage of police and citizen issues are covered as such a harsh viewpoint that it often changes the perception of the truth, victimizing all citizens and causing them to be more aggressive when stopped by police officers. According to Robert Slywester, author of How Mass Media Affects Our Perception of Reality, even when events are mundane, media still has time and pages to fill. Therefore, when the news events are slow, slots still must be filled. So they are being filled with the same information over and over again, often beating a dead horse. The media will take something trivial and expand it into something important, states Slywester. The media's coverage then, in turn, will change the perspective of the truth therefore becoming the headlines, causing citizens to be more aggressive. This behavior doesn't need to be monitored, it needs to be prevented. Therefore, body cameras will not work, because while they will be babysitting law enforcement, they will not lessen the aggression the public feels towards police officers, nor change officers' actions toward the public. Body cameras will be placed on officers' chests, essentially only capturing one side of the encounter. Justin Hasford, author of Washington Post, states that body cameras will not tell the full story of what the officers may have done in the situation to possibly provoke the actions of the citizens. They will, however, allow the citizens' actions to be scrutinized because that is the only side it will show. Aggression that is felt by the public toward law enforcement will not change if it is the information that is constantly fed to them is negative. Media has to change the way it portrays the events to instill a trust amongst communities and law enforcement. Changing media outlook on crimes between the public and the police officers will be the best solution to fixing the problem at hand. Everything in life is a series of cause and effects, and while one option may be a reasonable solution, if we continue our same actions as a result, the results will never change. Our actions lie in perception of the past events and how they shape our future. If a negative perception is constantly fed to society, positive actions will not precede it, regardless of the small changes that we make. Therefore, body cameras are not what's needed. What is needed is a change of our media's perspective and a negative influence that it's causing on the community. What is needed is trust.